Okay, so my granddaughter was just having a little meltdown, and she's about to be 2, but she doesn't have all the words. And I really wanted to ask her in the moment, whose energy is this? And so I had the thought to come and make this video. So when my children were younger, and my oldest grandchild is 5, so now that she has words, she has the one after her is 4. She cried a lot, like she cried all the time. And there are times when Angel, who is older, who speaks beautifully, very articulate, but she's quiet. She doesn't usually voice a lot of her opinion. Andrea has all the words, the conversation, and the questions, right? So Andrea typically in that dynamic will express anger, frustration. She may be whiny, crying. Ariana as well, but Ariana's speech is not as developed in terms of clarity to understand what she's saying. So one day, Andrea is really, really distraught. And I just asked her, is this your energy? Whose energy is this? And she stopped and she looked at me and I said, is this yours? And she said, no. She shook her head no. I said, well, whose is it? And she pointed to her older sister, Angel. And I said, well, give it back to Angel. And she kind of at Angel, and she walked off and she felt better. So then when I went and sat with Angel, and I was like, well, what's going on with you? And Angel said that she was upset because they wouldn't let her play. Her and her younger sister wouldn't let her play the game. And they weren't doing it the way she wanted them to do it. The point here is that children, and all of us have this, even whether you're an adult or not, but children especially want to heal us. They want to heal everybody around them. The younger they are, the more they try to heal intuitively without even knowing. So Angel was trying to heal her sister. She took her sister's energy on to make her sister feel better because she probably felt like it was okay. It was an intuitive thing. Here, it's right here. An intuitive thing. But that now is sort of a practice, not just amongst the children, but even with me. The other day, I was struggling. Like, the day was daying. Like, it was crazy. And I'm talking to my girlfriend, Camille, which you guys have probably talked to on lives. Like, she gets on the live sometimes and will talk with me. And I said, this is not my energy, right? This energy of like doubt and fear and, gotta slow down and gotta be like, that is not who I am. That is not the connection I have with Source. And it's not even my thought process. So this energy of shit's not working, this energy of was not mine. Part of it belonged to my daughter, who was having a frustrated time. Part of it belonged to somebody else that I had talked to. And so I had taken on their energy because I so desperately want them to feel good, to be positive, I think she's throwing stuff in the trash, to feel better. The realization, though, is that this is not my energy. And when I identified it, there was an energetic letdown. And then I said, no, this is not mine. I'm going to, I transmute this and I send it back. So when it comes from strangers, because it can, I'll tell you another example is sitting in the car. I'm driving my oldest daughter, which you've seen in the videos. She is in the passenger seat. And this is when she was a teenager. So she was really just learning about energy. And I'm driving, and a lady drives up next to us. She's in the other lane. And suddenly, my daughter has this piercing headache. like she's uncomfortable. She is just in excruciating pain. And I was like, where did this come from? Right? Have you ever asked somebody like, where did it come from? We say that because we intuitively know that it's come from someplace else. She says, I don't know. And then the lady drove past us and my daughter said it was hers. And so then I taught her how to send that energy back and send it back. And instantly that headache was gone. So as you are learning from me, with me, through me about energy, just know that sometimes you can take on other people's energy because you intuitively want to heal. Now, she's a natural healer and kind of a mother hen, so she tends to do it unconsciously. We tend to do it with people that we love and care about unconsciously. If you've ever had somebody that you really care about who shows up in your life or shows up at your house and they are irritable and in a nasty mood, and then they come, they spend time with you, and then they leave and they're thrilled and they're happy and all that good shit, and you feel like what they did was a form of harvesting as well. Like they allowed you to take their energy, and because you took it from them, then they were able to normalize, feel better, and move on. This is why you want to protect your energy, have your energy locked. This is why you want to have all of your systems running in the proper way, because it's easier to identify when it's not yours, where it came from, how to send it back, sending it back, getting instant results when all of your energetic bodies are functioning properly. So I hope that story helps. And when you're working with children and they're old enough to communicate, you ask them, is this yours? You know, where did it come from? Whose is it? And sometimes they'll point right at the person that it belonged to, or from wherever it is that they got it. And then you can teach them to send it back, because every feeling, every emotion, and every thought that we have is not ours. And the sooner that they learn that, and the sooner that they learn that they don't have to stay in this place energetically, the better that they're going to be, and the higher they're going to vibrate, and the better life, that a quality of life they're going to have. Love you, bye.